Just after that, the riders made their way down onto the circuit for their sighting lap, so they now have a pretty good idea how the track looks after MX2 race 1 that was just a few moments ago. Don't worry about the dust there, the track is well watered, I assure you. Take a look at the championship standings though, shall we? So as we come into round 12, Tim Geiser 101 points clear of Jeremy Seewer. Jorge Prado 18 points behind him. No Maxime Renault this weekend, so but he will hold on to that 4th place, possibly. He has a 35-point advantage over Glenn Koldenoff, with Ruben Fernandez another 26 behind him. Then we've got Brian Bogers, Pauls Jonas, Van Hoorbeek and Verlanderen. Then we've got Evans, Watson, Ferrato, Tixier, Jacobi and Van Donnick. Obviously quite a few of those guys not here this weekend. Maxime Renault, Van Hoorbeek, who's 9th, Henry Jacobi, Brent Van Donnick, riders from inside the top 20. Here's what happened in the MXGP qualifying race on Saturday though. And it was a flying start for the 243, Tim Geiser. He was bar to bar with Roman Febvre as they dipped into that first turn. They put the squeeze on Jonas, who was on the inside there, number 41. Koldenoff got a good jump around the outside. This was Geiser's on board with the GoPro. That was Koldenoff getting squeezed to the outside as they dropped downhill for the first time. Then there was all kinds of stuff going on behind them. Watson made a mistake in that bottom turn there, but it was Febvre there in 2nd, Jonas 3rd. Fernandez got up the inside of Koldenoff and Jonas, but then didn't have the legs to go over the finish line jump, and it was Jonas who hung on for that 3rd place. Prado was in there as well, in around about 5th place, giving chase to his fellow countryman. Then this was the moment that Pauls Jonas stalled the bike whilst in 3rd place. That was on lap 6. He re-emerged in 11th place. Roman Febvre, one of only one rider out of the group, actually, to get over that uphill triple. But Tim Geiser was in a class of his own. A mistake there with a few laps to go as he was closing in on Geiser cost Febvre a little bit of time, but he did complete the race in 2nd on that Kawasaki Racing Team KRT bike. Fernandez hung on to 3rd place ahead of Jorge Prado. Calvin Verlanderen emerged in 5th for Gavin Van Venrooy, but no one was a match for the Team HRC rider. 243 championship leader Tim Geiser. This was the run up towards the finish line, gives you an indication of those 7 waves. The left-hand turn here, he lit the candles, and for the 4th time this year, Geiser, a qualifying race winner. It will start from pole. Nice view of the Java Sea there over on the horizon. This circuit just a stone's throw away. Here's how the riders line up then for race 1 and race 2. Tim Geiser lines up on pole for the 4th time this year. Roman Febvre goes to line 2nd. Obviously his best qualifying of the year. He was 6th in Germany and 2nd here. Ruben Fernandez in his rookie season, a best qualifying for him in 3rd on the Honda 114 machine. Then we've got Jorge Prado on the Red Bull Gas, and then Calvin Verlanderen and Glenn Koldenoff. Mitch Evans is next in 7th, and Pauls Jonas, Nick Lapucci, another best qualifying for him in 9th for Fantic Factory Matty. Then the rest of the guys, look, Jed Beaton, Alvin Osland, Mattia Guadagnini, Ben Watson, JT, Jordi Tixier, Lewis Stewart, Nick Murray, and then we've got Hendra Ferrogi, Lionel Caroas and Jeremy Seewer. Only did 1 lap, pulled out on lap 2 because he was sick yesterday. But obviously he will be lining up today. He did go out in the warm-up session. Mitch Evans pulled out of the warm-up session earlier today. He's also not feeling well, but not through sickness. But just from talking to his brother Rich today, he was... every time he takes on food or drink, he feels full very, very quickly and doesn't really know why. So he's not able to eat a lot or drink a lot, and therefore, obviously feeling a little bit weak. So hopefully he does line up. Ruben Fernandez, a best qualifying for him on the Honda 114 Motorsports. Will he be a thorn in the side? Will he be getting on the podium for the 2nd time this year? Or will Jorge Prado have something to say about that? Prado also looking to take 2nd in the championship. If he can, this weekend, he's 18 points behind Jeremy Seewer. Calvin Verlanderen, Gavin Van Venrooy, Yamaha, qualified in 6th place. Lines up 10th in the championship, only 2 behind Jeremy Van Hoorbeek, and he's got Pauls Jonas ahead of him further up the track, so he should be able to break the top 10 this weekend. Glenn Koldenoff, Monster Energy Yamaha, lines up in 6th place. Green flag down there. We're getting ready to go racing. The Fly Racing 15-second board up for the first time today. mxgp race 1. Who will it be that grabs that all-important foxhole shot here in the first mxgp race? The mxgp of Indonesia here at Samota, Sumbawa. All the hits on the inside gates here. Ben Watson gets caught behind the gate for whatever reason. But it's Gilaa with the foxhole shot for the 4th time this year as everybody charges downhill for the first time. Prado alongside him to the outside. Will there be a way through for the Spaniard in the 3rd turn? Not quite. Lost a lot of drive there, and Fernandez looks to go around the outside. 4th position for Koldenhoff. Fevre in 5th place. Jonas in 6th alongside him. Then Evans, Beaton, Guadagnini, Valandrin, Tixier. Then Bogus behind Lapucci. Seawer in 14th, then Osland. Watson, 17th at the moment. Opening few corners though, Gilaa continues to lead the way, getting a little bit close and tight through that uphill turn 7, sorry. Stepping downhill. Gilaa, Prado, Fernandez, Koldenhoff. Up through that wave section. Look at the edges on the ruts there as they hit that wave section. Up into turn 11. Fevre, not the same start that he got yesterday in the qualifying race. He'll be looking to make amends though here. He's got Mitch Evans behind him. Evans just losing a position there though. He got a little bit cross-rutted and I think Beaton may have gone by him. Let's have a look. The battle of the 2 Australians. Oh, Fevre! The same line as one of the riders in MX2, almost over the bars. So there's obviously a stone or a hook on that takeoff, almost catching out Romain Fevre. Big moment for him in that 6th place. Jonas going after Koldenhoff here on this opening lap. These two fighting over 4th position. Koldenhoff holding a tight line. Jonas trying to stick with him. And Evans did go by Beaton. Moves up into... Beaton did go by Evans. Moves up into 7th place. End of the first lap then. Gilaa, 2-minute point 4. Prado, 2:01.03. Fernandez next, 2:02. And then these two in the 2:03s before we get Fevre in 2:05 territory. A mistake there though from Jonas. Cost him a little bit of time. Fevre closing in on the standing construct Husqvarna rider. Quick pull of the tear off for the Latvian. Deep, loamy, powdery corner there. The riders have to deal with. Everybody riding scoops in case you're in any doubt. Fevre gets good drive around the outside. Looks to go to the inside here and almost finds a way past Jonas into 5th place. Can't afford to leave those doors open. Not when you've got the returning. Number 3, Romain Fevre, who is hungry for success, even if this is his 2nd round back. Gilaa already 2.3 seconds clear, though, of Prado as he heads up in the opposite direction here. But Ruben Fernandez, the fastest rider in Sector 1, 29.8, no one else even close. And Prado responds in Sector 2. Again, he's the only one in the 31s. Right, a lap ago, this is what happened to Romain Fevre as he gets alongside Paul Jonas as they fight over 5th place. Jonas getting the triple. Right, watch this here a moment ago. Top of the hill, look at the body language there. He was almost out the front door, landed in a soft patch as well. Very lucky that for Romain Fevre. Still there in 6th place. Jed Beaton getting a hurry on as well as he goes after the factory Kawasaki rider. Guadagnini going backwards. He goes down to 11th place. Lapucci finding a way past into 10th. And Guadagnini had a problem yesterday, didn't he? Eventually faded from 7th to 12th, but technical issue there. 2 laps complete. Nothing in it between the 41 of Jonas and the 3 of Fevre. These two here fighting over 5th place. first long plunging. Oh, and then the back end comes around on Jonas. He goes out of 5th place and loses, what, 4 positions in the process. Jonas goes down, Febvre goes through, so too Beaton, Evans, and I think Valandren. Get them up into the next split, and we'll soon find out. Here's Geiser, no such problems for him. Yeah, Jonas 9th, 4 positions lost for the Latvian. Prado closing in on Geiser, 1.4 seconds the gap between those two. It was a 2:01, almost identical lap time, or 2-minute point 1. 30.3, 30.2, and then we've got a 31.9 at sector 2, 32.8. So that gap now going back out to 2.3 seconds between first and second. This race is going to be determined by who can sustain the heat and humidity the best, and also not overdoing it for the overall Grand Prix by blowing themselves out for race 2. That's that uphill triple. Febvre not jumping it cold enough. We saw ahead of him did. Fernandez was the fastest rider on track last time around at 59.9. He's in 3rd place for Honda 114 Motorsports. Here's Prado, that's 2nd. Yeah, tripling down, more riders tripling down there today. See how it